Today we're going to be doing, or trying should I say, to do these sort of shots. Today, like I said, we're going to be trying to replicate these images. These images I did 6 years back, and I haven't tried it since I've had the new OM system camera. So I'm wanting to try and see if I can do it. I'm going to let you into a little secret. It didn't go exactly as planned. I was not expecting the challenges that I actually came up against. It was quite harder than what I thought it would actually be. First of all, you got to talk snoots. I used to use a Pringle tube as a snoot for my flash. They never let me down, ever, with my Canon system, ever. I could do anything with this snoot, anything with this flash, literally. Compared with the OM Systems one, look at the size. So there was my first challenge. I had to make a snoot to fit that. I mean, look at it, look at the size of that compared with that one. So that was the first challenge. So I managed to wrap some card up and then sort of make me a snoot. So that one I did overcome. If you remember, what I used to do, I used to use a plate, but I decided to use something a bit different this time, because using a plate I was spilling stuff, moving it about, and it was harder to, you know, move around the place. So what I actually found was this little tray on Amazon. And this is absolutely a lifesaver, because it's deep enough to put the milk in, but it's big enough for me to shoot and get where I want. Because like it says in this photography, if you've only watched any of my other videos, I start there and I finish there. So that is my canvas. I rely solely on that milky water to get everything. All this is, like I said, milk and water mixed together, and then you literally, you know, pour it in, you got it, and that's literally my canvas. But like I says, there was a big change, a massive change. For one, the next one is my OM Systems camera. Look at the size of that lens. It's a midget, it's small, it's just way too small compared with my lower lens. I mean, my lower lens is absolutely, you know, this is my pride and joy, and I still use this lens, and I still think it's one of the better lenses on the market. So that was the next sort of, you know, challenge, because working distance makes everything. I thought, well, if the working distance is narrower, I can actually, you know, get it where I want. Then it was the setup, because I needed it at the right angle. Lucky enough, on this extreme, with a little ball, normal ball head on, I managed to get the sort of right angle, because like I said, I've been focusing from there to there. I want to get it right. Next step is dandelions, because that's what I'm going to be doing. So I've got my dandelion, I've got my blue tack. Simple as that. How much move this out of the way a bit? You find a nice dandelion, you pick it up on the end, and you fold it into your blue tack, as you do. But now, I've got to try and make it into a point, because I don't want none of the blue tack to be showing in the water doing, you know, then I've got to try and make a flat base for it, so it can sit in the water. Because if I make a flat base, I can drop it in, then I can move it around, slide it where I want to. Now don't forget, when I was doing these the first time, yeah, I had a syringe and I had a big massive pump spray bottle. This time I've got the power of the smaller spray, which should help me get what I want. So I'm going to drop that in there like that. Another thing I had a lot of problem with was airs, dust and everything else in my pictures. They absolutely looked atrocious. Like I says, I got through, I'd say, a good 1,000 pictures till I started to get it right. You think that it's easy, it isn't easy, and this is what I'm trying to show. You know, if you don't practice your photography, you forget how to do it. And that is so weird, but simply true. It's hard. My settings, I looked on my pictures and looked for my settings, and I was shooting around f10 on there. On here I'm shooting like f16. The difference was totally, when I was trying to do them, so I just wasn't getting nothing. My pictures was absolutely diabolical. I just was thinking, this is a failure. Why can't I do it? What's going on? But I coped because I kept doing it. I didn't rush. I took everything in slowly, and I thought, we can get round this. Just take your time, be calm. That's all you've got to do. So I'm going to put my flash on. Look at that for a flash. It's a baby flash in it. As I've always said, what we want to be doing is overshooting, yeah, the dandelion clock. So we want to be shooting. This is the whole idea of the snoot. When once it's in focus and lined up, I need it to be so the top of the lens finishes there, and the bottom starts somewhere here, or literally that's going to be my focal plane. This ain't going to be in focus. This ain't going to be in focus. The only thing is going to be in focus is a strip in the middle. So, because this is where I want to bounce the light to get the card to reflect onto the milk. And what happens is the milk sucks the colour in and holds the colour. Well, this is what I'm hoping. So let's turn everything on and just let me get a little bit focused in and see what we can get now, because like I said, you think it's easy. Don't think it's easy. So first point of call is to actually get your subject in focus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because I never could show you this before, but I'm going to show you now. So that's what we're trying to start to look for. And if you can see, you can't see the background, you can't see that, all you can see is white. That's going to be where we refract the light to. My settings are going to be, like I say, it's going to be so weird, and these will probably, whatever I use, off. So if I say I'm using F10, use F5, if you say 12, blah, blah, blah. That's the best way to do it. Like I said, I'm starting off at F16. Whoa. Let's stop it there. What I meant to say before I got too excited and my words was overthinking my brain is that if you're using a Canon, a Nikon, or any other sort of camera like that, full frame camera, your settings will be a lot different. My settings are different because on the OM Systems camera, it is a micro 4/3 camera, meaning the sensor's a lot shorter, and this does alter the settings rapidly different. But other than that, you know, the settings should be okay. I'm sorry about rambling on too much. I mean, my brain's, I'm just getting too excited. Anyway, let's get back. So you might want to use F8, you know, shutter speed, that's okay, because I'm going to be using the shutter speed of 100 up to 1/250th. I'll probably stop at 1/200 to be honest. And like I say, that's all we want to be looking for, and sort of just hoping for the best. Flash shutter speed can change every time you take a picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start off on 132 of the power, or should I say, no, I am going to start on 1/64th of the flash power, just to see what I get. As normal, just the cards, what I had before, and what we're going to do then is first we're just going to introduce it and just see what we get. Okay, the first one, let's have a look. It's black. So that's something seriously wrong there. So I'm going to have to put the shutter power right the way up a bit. And there we go, we've got the first sort of picture underway, which without a dandelion drop on, a droplet of water in a minute, we're going to have done in a minute. It's all about getting your set ready. There you go. Right, so I know now that that is pretty good where I've got it. The settings are okay, went out for the power. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a droplet of water. There we go. Beautiful. I want to move in just a little bit closer to that. And what I'm going to do then is zoom in again, get focused, done. And let's bounce some light. There you go. Not the best. I'm going to tell you that now. I've done a lot better than this, but you know, I think it's going to work. All you got to do is keep moving the card around. Now I knew that this could possibly be hard, but I didn't realise how hard it would actually be. So we've got a few half decent pictures. I'm quite happy with that. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray it, because I've never used this before. So this is the first time I'm going to use this. What I'm going to do is just literally build the drops up until I get what I want. Now I can see that just ready to fall over a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand in and straighten it up. That's it. Trying to equally build the droplets up as you go along. This might take a bit longer with this, but it works a lot better. Right, we've got a few on there now. Let's try and get in. I can just see now. Get rid of the hair. Right, then I'm going to do is focus straight in on it. Closer, closer, closer. So you want to be looking at something like this now. But ain't too bad. But I think we can do a lot better. So I'm going to add some colour to it now, like we did on the last one. Let me try another bit of cards, a different shiny one. See if they'll work. All right, they ain't. What do you think of them? Let's try this card. It's a bit bigger actually. I might try this one. Oh, greeny. Oh yeah, it looks like a disco ball. What do you think of them? I haven't lost it. I haven't lost it. It's just been a bit hard to get here. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna put that shutter speed down a little bit. Oh, look at them. Oh yes. What do you think of these groovy things? Let me know what you think of these groovy ones. I'm going to start to print some pictures up. All I'm doing is moving the card slowly and just taking pictures. I'm actually at now, my flash is 1/16 for the power. Now I think they made bad, and I think that I might have got it. I think I'm going to drop you some images up now, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. Like I tell everybody, if you think you can always take good pictures, think again, you can't. I thought I could, and it worked out that just for the sake of changing a camera and a lens, it all worked different. Now I tried to copy what I did on my original video, and it worked. Do you know what I mean? It gave me the base settings, but when I swapped over to using the OM Systems camera, because the working difference is so different, it was different. I had to mess around with settings to get right. Yes, it took me a few hours to get it right, but you know what? I got there in the end, and that's the main thing, and this is what I'm trying to get over to you today. Patience is a virtue, and if you just have a little bit of patience, and try and try and try. Don't give up, don't throw things away. If it's getting too much for you, just switch the camera off, walk away. Come back to it again. Don't give up, because I know you can do it. You've got to believe in yourself to do it. But if you got to the end of this video anyway, thank you ever so much. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? Stay safe and happy snapping!